It's exactly what I anticipated it to be. It's an Ant-Man joke. I don't know. Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. You know, I liked the original Ant-Man. I had a good time with it. I reviewed it, and I liked it. I just didn't love it. I was still excited about the character, I was excited about all the supporting characters, I was excited about Ant-Man's whole story. I just didn't really love the movie. I was still excited for a sequel, and here we are. It's 2018 now. I've improved my movie reviewing skills, and Marvel has really improved their movie making skills. And that's what kind of bums me out, because after all this time, the sequel to Ant-Man is still good but not great. You know, I had a good time with it, I was having fun. It's another Ant-Man movie.
I wish I could fight bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
This time Ant-Man and the Wasp are teaming up and they're fighting new supervillain Ghost. And they're making quips left and right, they're learning how to be a team, and they're learning how to be superheroes in this already super cramped Marvel universe. Marvel's trying these weird new concepts in comic book movies that we've never seen before, like Black Panther, like Doctor Strange, and like Ant-Man, celebrating the really true nerdery of all this stuff, and I have a blast with that. And that's when the Ant-Man movies are really shining, you know, when it really embraces how weird and dumb and kind of silly all this stuff really can be.
The only chance we've got is both of you.
Ant-Man and the Wasp teaming up.
Follow my lead.
Where do I even start here? The Wasp is the best. She kicks all kinds of butt, and she's easily one of Marvel's best characters, I would say, right away. I have a blast seeing her run around and immediately kick butt without any hesitation. She knew in the first movie she'd be a great superhero, and she is a great superhero.
She seems more intense.
The Wasp is great, and also Ant-Man's there too. Paul Rudd is still one of the funniest guys working in Hollywood right now, and he's perfectly cast as Ant-Man. He delivers another performance that is so hilariously understated. He knows that this character is silly, he knows that he is silly, he's not a superhero type, and yet he's here in this movie, and it's perfect. And Evangeline Lilly and Paul Rudd have great chemistry, and that's really important. You know, you could say that's the point of the whole movie. The two of them are a team, you know, Ant-Man and the Wasp. They really need to work well together, and they do, both comedically and in fight scenes. They are a team, and I love watching them work together.
You go low, I'll go high.
I have wings. Why would I go low?
And hell, Michael Pena, Michael Douglas, and the rest of the supporting cast all kick all kinds of butt too. They really give the movie that backbone that it really needs. You know, this movie is ridiculous and silly, like at its core, and you need to connect to human points in order to make any of it work. And hell, even the new characters are great. Michelle Pfeiffer as Janet Van Dyne. I've always been a big fan of Michelle Pfeiffer in superhero movies. Her Catwoman in the 90s was really important to me, and all these years later, she's still got it.
Meow.
And Lawrence Fishburne as Bill Foster, otherwise known as Goliath, shows up for a while, and he's also so cool. He's a character I didn't know we needed until I saw him on screen. He's a character in the comics that used to work with Hank Pym back when he was Ant-Man, and the two of them don't exactly get along. For those who don't know, Hank Pym in the comics isn't exactly easy to work with, and it was nice to see just a little bit of that in the movies.
I was partners with Hank on a project called Goliath.
How big did you get?
My record, 21 feet. You?
65 feet.
65.
And the new villain, Ghost, is awesome. It's a superpower I've always kind of thought about, like ghost powers, like walking through walls and stuff like that. That's really cool. And in a series like Ant-Man that is about stealing and heists and stuff, you can see how a superpower like that would be really useful. Ghost is maybe a little bit thin on what she's doing, but you can definitely connect to her performance, and you are kind of even rooting for her at times.
You opened up the quantum realm. That's when this crazy creepy ghost who like walks through walls and stuff. Stole your tech. And now she wants to take over the world or whatever.
My problem with Ant-Man and the Wasp is pretty similar to my problems with the original Ant-Man. It feels a little light. It feels a little thin. And I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that's Marvel intentionally making a movie that feels light, either because it wants to be a palate cleanser after Infinity War, if it thinks that Ant-Man doesn't deserve to tell a story that still is emotionally impactful. I don't know if that's the character itself just not being fully translatable. I don't know if that's Peyton Reed's directing. I like them. I have a good time with them. I enjoy Ant-Man movies, but I always walk out feeling the same way. You know, whelmed. Not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed, completely down the middle, whelmed. Did you see Ant-Man and the Wasp? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching Right at the Movies. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can check out another review right there.